Hello everyone, Do-It-Yourself Gourmet here with you today to make a fun little dish, fried fresh cheese, otherwise known as queso fresco. I've got a pan that's been heating up. I like to do this with the heating up first before I put the olive oil in. That way when I put the olive oil in it gets hot real fast and I can put the cheese down quickly. Now, we've been letting it heat up. It's a medium heat. You don't want the heat too high because it's a small pan and you don't want to completely fry it. But you put the olive oil in, and now you give it about 15, 20, 30 seconds, let it heat up a bit, and it's going to be ready to go. Move the oil around just a tad, and as soon as it starts moving loose, you know that stuff's pretty hot and good to go. And what we're going to do is put the cheese down on the top. On one of the sides, we've got these small little wheels here. They make for pretty great fried cheese. And we're going to let that fry up a bit. It's going to spit a little because there's water. That's okay. Kind of to be expected. If you don't want to have it spitting, then you can get yourself a little cover just like that while the initial stuff burns off. The initial water, that is. If you want to pat it dry, then that never hurts it either. Just depends on how you want to approach it. These little queso fresco wheels aren't too bad. So once we've got past there, we're pretty much good to go. And I'll just do a little cleaning as I go with this. As the cheese is frying, take a little wipe around. And then there's no real mess that's left. Now you give them a little shake. Not too much because they're already frying. And now you want to make sure you use something nice and non-stick. We already got a little bit of action going on the queso fresco. We're going to flip it over in just a moment. When you flip it over like this, you're going to need a steady hand because it's going to go fast and it might get messy if you're not prepared. So what I like to do is use a little fork, get under there, lift, and just flip it right over. And you got a nice caramelized top on that. That's going to be crispy and delicious. And now you let the other side do the same for just a couple of minutes. This is really a quick dish, kind of a great garnish presenter as you're finishing off something that you want to top with a nice crispy cheese. Queso fresco doesn't always have a ton of natural flavor until you bring it out with the cooking. But when you do this, this is a prime way to get some good flavor out of that cheese. We're going to give it about another minute or so, and we're going to see how it goes. Lift it up a little. Even put it on its side if we can. Now if you're gentle with it, you can manipulate it and get a good solid fry out of it. But you want to make sure that you don't damage the fries on either side. That way it doesn't look sloppy or messy. And we're going to give this about another minute, and then it'll be good to go and we'll serve it up. You can put this on top of just about anything that you want to have cheese on. I particularly happen to like it with black beans and a little bit of cream. But you can do it how you enjoy. Do-It-Yourself Gourmet, folks. This is just about ready. And we're going to put it onto a plate and have some lovely queso fresco to enjoy. Otherwise known as fresh cheese. Look at that. Caramelized on both sides with some yummy crispy cheese that we can now enjoy. Boom. There we go. And garnish as you please. Do-It-Yourself Gourmet. Thanks for being around.